Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Luminance Fugue series. This is episode 2 of Season 1 of The Long Dark story mode. It looks like the fog is starting to clear as we peek out of the campsite here. We've got a 4-hour fire going at the moment. Let me go ahead and pile on the rest of my firewood here because I just want this thing to run. It's as hot as it's ever going to get. And we are very well rested. We are here to kill some deer. And we may eventually, we may as well get, while we're here, we may as well get some more wood from nearby and use that to add to our fire, as we did last episode. But first things first, we need to go ahead and take care of some of these guys. So we don't have that many bullets. I need to be careful. I need to aim true. Looks like we've got some kind of body on the ice. Don't know what that could be. A dead human? We haven't killed any animals, so it would have to be a human. We'll take a look at that as soon as we've downed this deer. And they are currently broadside to us, which is wonderful. Should make things a little easier as long as I don't scare them by accident. So we're going to get a little closer and take this shot right in the chest. Or we're not going to. we're gonna kindly ask the deer to take the shot right in the chest. And hopefully that'll be all it takes. Otherwise, we're going to have to chase it. And chasing deer that you've shot in the Long Dark is not a fun affair. Oh yeah, there's that one over there too. That was blending into the docks. I knew I had seen two. I was like, where did the other one go? Yeah, it looks like a dead human. Okay. I want to get a little closer here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm close enough, I think, but... Got him. Okay, so that's one deer. Let's pay a visit to the dead guy. And there are definitely more deer in the area. We need 5 total. Or was it 6 that we needed? No, we need... Whoa.
Looks like someone found trouble.
Oh yeah, this is scripted. It said journal updated, but nothing new. Okay. So that's our first deer. We'll step back over here and get this carcass while we can. This is a lot of meat. We're going to harvest the meat with, not with the hatchet, with the hunting knife. It's going to take 1 hour and 13 minutes. With this meat in place, holy crap.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, then we're going to harvest the hide and guts. Now our fire should still be going. Oh yeah, it's definitely still going. However, we're going to need to add some more wood to it before long. Once we cook some of this deer meat, we will do so. It's 20 pounds of deer meat. And most deer, when you kill them in this game, are pretty huge. Okay, 3 hours, 59 minutes left on the fire. We're going to actually use up a lot of that time cooking this meat. I also need to pay attention to my hunger meter itself because it's starting to drop while I'm doing this. So once we have maybe an hour and a half left on the fire, we'll go out and look for more wood. I'm hoping to find another fir limb because it's the fir limbs that really give us everything we need. Okay, yeah. This is going to be the last one I cook for a bit because I've got to go out and make sure. Let's also go ahead and we need to start curing some things. So, as long as it's in the right temperature, should cure. I thought, someone said this, I thought it was based on whether it's inside, an interior location, but apparently it's just based on warmth. No, it's not curing. It has to be inside. So it's not good enough for it to be, like, next to a heat source. So we're not going to be able to cure these out here, which is unfortunate because these give off a bit of a stink. So what I'll do is just, I will put these down in here because I don't want to stink up the place. I don't want to let everyone know that I'm here. And by everyone, I mean the wolves that aren't around. Okay. A couple of deer steaks down. And let's drink some water. And then the rest of my meat I'm going to put outside right here. Okay, that's the cooked meat. Here's the uncooked meat. I don't know if putting meat right on the ice is as good as putting it in the snow. So this is a bit of an experiment. The condition on the raw venison is 91% right now. I'll need to remember that number. Okay, going to find more wood. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm going to head towards this hill because there's so many trees and this location was good to us last time. We're not encumbered. We're not even that tired. We're definitely fully fed thanks to that deer. If there was a storm that was nice enough to roll in, I mean, as long as I had enough firewood to survive it, I could definitely take advantage of that. Ooh, that's a limb. That might be the one I wasn't able to break down, though. Hang on. I think that's the one I wasn't able to break down. Or is it? Yeah, this is technically 2 limbs. Yeah, that's just environmental. I can't do anything with that. However, these look like branches or limbs. I can't get these either. What's going on here? I can pick up that stick, but I can't point to these. These are purely... So some of these limbs and branches on the ground, that's not funny, game. I don't appreciate that. I hope that's not a bug. It better just be with those specific spots. Is my hatchet shot? No, my hatchet's in good shape. What's the deal? Can't be out here too long. I mean, I'm picking up sticks, so that'll add to the fire, but we need to find things that are bigger than sticks. If nothing else, I mean, this will give us more time on the fire, but I wanted to find at least one large limb to break down. There's one more stick. I saw another one here. Yep, there we go. Stick. Aha, that looks like a limb. And I can't do anything with it. Maybe that's the one I saw before. So there's a couple of limbs back here that can't be broken apart. They're just, they're environmental. Which, I'll be honest, it's really, really frustrating. If you can't tell, I'm annoyed. Yeah, that branch too. Alright, I do need to investigate what's in these cabins. I'm a little OCD about this fire at the moment, so tell you what. Oh, here's... What's up with the... Is there an aurora starting? Yeah. Maybe there was, or no. Maybe that was just an atmospheric change of some kind. Let's go over here and pile all those sticks on the fire at least, because we did pick up a ton of sticks. How many exactly? Yeah, 24. So that's 4 more hours total. Fire's still going. 59 minutes left on it. Done. Alright, that's better. Now let me heat a cup of coffee because I'm still looking around for limbs. This fire's not going to last the night, and I want to keep it going. I'm having fun with it. If there weren't phantom limbs, Oh, I didn't realize we still had this on us. I'll eat that really quick. That's just 73 calories. Hot. Yeah. Let's drink this. This will help keep us awake. Let's go back out. Oh, it's dark again. Alright, so how long do we have? 4 hours, 15 minutes? That's fine. Let's go up into another area. Oh, hello. Oh, no, that's not a limb. That's ice. Could there be limbs up here, though? I mean, there's sticks for sure, but anything bigger up here? Don't see anything. There's a branch, at least, that we, once again, cannot do anything with. What is going on? Yeah, I can't do anything with that one either. Ooh, I'm annoyed. I am very annoyed. It's kind of ruining the moment of trying to, you know... Well, I don't want to speak that severely, but... It is kind of dampening the moment of trying to have a fire going that you kind of feed from the land and keep alive and take care of and use to support you while you're doing all your stuff. I don't want to waste resources lighting fire after fire, so it makes sense to try and keep a fire going if there's enough wood in the area, which technically there is, but we can't chop it all up. So that's a little bit of a classic party pooper. I don't know if this is an area where limbs even typically fall, but I don't know if there's such thing as an area where limbs are off limits. I feel like some places there definitely are always more limbs than others. So maybe they define specific zones where they randomly spawn limbs after a storm. But just, I want to walk around in the woods here and just see if there's any limbs. Alright, I don't think there are, though. So let me go back down here. Hang on. I promise I know where I'm going. Alright, that's a little high. Hang on. Whoa, hello. Not as easy as it looks. Sprained wrist. Alright, so that's going to keep us from hunting deer for a bit. Until we can heal that up anyway. Alright, so here's a stick. Any limbs back here? I saw a branch that I can't do anything with. What is happening? Hang on. Yeah, this is too much to be coincidence. Something is up. There is some kind of bug. There's no way all of these limbs and branches that I've found are completely useless. So here's what we're going to do. I haven't been to this hunting lodge yet. So I'm going to step in here. And there might be fire logs in these places too. Yeah, see, here's a cedar firewood, so we'll grab that. At least we have that. There's reclaimed wood too. We can get wood from the huts. I've just been trying to find it in nature. Like there's an appeal to that for me. So bubble burst a little bit, but let's head over to this cabin. And there's a couple different things we can do. We can see if there's actual just fire logs here. We can also look for more limbs, maybe. Not optimistic at this point, because even if we see one, we won't be able to do anything to it. If the last several are any indication. Oh, we don't have a key, so no, we can't actually get into all the cabins. Alright, well in that case, hang on. Hang on, before I leave this area, I haven't been here yet, so I do want to make sure I have looked for... Stick. Yeah, can't do anything with that branch. What's happening? So one of the reasons I want to step inside is that will reload the game world and maybe fix whatever's happening right now. And I hate to have to be that that particular with it in a Let's Play, because the game, all things considered, is pretty complete, but there are some lingering issues, and we are definitely noticing them. So I need to find out which lake cabin I do have the key to. Here's a limb that I... Oh, wait. For a limb, 45 minutes. Okay. Finally found a limb that I could break down. That branch I still can't, but that will help. Let's head back to our spot then. We're still going to look for the... We're still going to go into the next cabin.
Drop something.
We have to. All right, seems like a storm's coming in, which is pretty perfect. We've got that firewood now, so the fire will last a good while. And we can ride out any storm that we face in that shelter. Let's put the lantern away. So here's some of our venison. I'll go ahead and pick up one of the cooked ones. We still have 2 hours and 38 minutes on it. That's good. Let's put the cedar firewood on there. All of the fir firewood, the flame firewood, and all of the sticks. Oh wow, we can get up to 11 hours and 30 minutes. Not bad at all. Didn't know that. Alright, so at this point we do need to rest, which I will do. Let's eat this fresh venison. Looks like we ate every bite of it. Not bad. And let's... Yeah, this hasn't cured at all. So let's now sleep for 7 hours. And that looks like it should be enough to recover our full rest meter. And the sprained wrist went away too. I forgot about the sprained wrist because I didn't do anything about it. Okay, so we've got daylight. We're almost fully rested. Not quite. Tell you what, let's get a little bit more water from the fire, and then we're going to find out which lake cabin we can get into. We still have 6 hours on the fire too, so plenty of time. And we need to kill more deer. Drink. We have no food on us at the moment, but that's because... Hang on, let's see how the food's doing. Yeah, the condition on this stuff is pretty awesome when you leave it on the ice. Good to know. Let's go ahead and cook the rest then.
Something's gotta go.
I know. We're just cooking this for a minute, man. I think this might be my favorite track of the story mode OST so far. Maybe. I still need to listen to the others because it's so much new music. It's harder to focus on like one piece you don't hear often or one piece that you really like. Look at this fire. This fire is so hot. And we're going to have so much charcoal in this fire too. Not that we need it in story mode. Okay. 5 hours left. Now let's find out which one we can actually get into here. Oh, that was weird. That threw me off. That's the tendrils of smoke from the, there's actually a deer right where we're going. There's a couple of them, but one immediately where we're headed, so let's go ahead and drop that one too. And we'll harvest it on the way back to our spot. We could technically get both right now, but I'm not in a hurry. Okay, can't get too much closer without scaring it. Alright, let's hope we do as well as we did last time. Because that one went down pretty quick. This one also is also broadside to us, so as long as it doesn't get scared for whatever reason. It is a little windy right now. That might affect things. We're not tired. Let me get a little closer to this guy before I pull the trigger. Alright. That's another deer down. Now one of the reasons I want to go inside is I definitely still want to try and reset the game world to see if it will let me harvest that limb. And I'm going to go ahead and check on it right now, just out of curiosity's sake. Or just out of curiosity, for curiosity's sake. Yeah, so let's step in here. Which one do we have the key to? This one. All right. Lots of stuff in here to break down. This would be good for the fire. All right, so Stacy's grape soda. Accelerant. Decent ski gloves. We have gauntlets, right? Ski gloves are lighter than gauntlets, but they're not as restrictive on movement. You know what? Hang on. Let's repair these. Because one of the things that's I mean, I love having the gauntlets, don't get me wrong, but one of the things about the gauntlets that really eats at me is that they are just so heavy. These are 2-pound gloves, whereas these are 1 pound. Well, no, we wouldn't gain a lot by getting those, so never mind. Never mind. Let's harvest this cloth. Just take 9 minutes. Urban parka. That would be more cloth as well. Wool socks. Don't need the stack of papers. Technically, we could add the books to the fire. Let's do that. Anything that can burn, I'm going to take with me. Flares. Well, flares burn, but not in the way that I need them to. Eight minutes to break down these crates. Yeah, all this wood will help us a lot. Table takes 1 hour and 30 minutes. Chair takes 22 minutes. Let's just get the chairs for now and go out and add this to the fire. Hatchet is going to need some love. Before long, we're using it a lot. Tin of sardines and pork and beans. Ah, pork and beans, nice. So that'll help us with our trust situation as well. Now the shelf takes 1 hour and 30 minutes, as does the table. And we've got a couple of shelves in here. These beds are nice places to sleep, but I prefer my nice little fishing hut. Thank you very much. Tin of coffee. All right, let's go. All right, I think the fire still has more than enough time on it for me to get this deer. Interesting, it's already significantly frozen. Now let's get the hide and guts, because that's what we came for. There's an argument for not needing the meat, but I'm going to take the meat anyway, because it'll feed us while we're out here. And yeah, the hunting knife is now saying, because it's frozen, yeah, so we're going to have to use the hatchet. Let's use that. And I think our fire should still be going. Crush fingers. Oh, hello. All right, well, let's get back inside then. Fire better still be going at this point. We are ridiculously encumbered by meat and by, let's get these.
Slowing me down.
By meat and by wood. And I can't quite, hang on. I'm wishing right now that the game had an about face button, because I'm not, my sense of direction right now in this blizzard is a little crappy. I kind of know where I am because I know what that bank is, so is that it? Is that our hut? I think that's our hut. If there's meat by it, that's our hut. Yeah, this is it. Good. Now the question is the fire still going? No, it's not. The fire went out. So I used a little bit more time than I thought. Let's go ahead and, yeah, definitely light this book. That's a good way to start it. I'm glad I picked up that book then. And what I'm going to try to do next episode, as much as I can, Now that we've been inside, I need to check on those limbs to see if... Now that we have a storm, actually, that will blow some fresh limbs down. So we should be able to get some wood to keep the fire going. And at this point, the fire's kind of arbitrary, I know. But I'm just kind of enjoying myself with it. Let's go ahead and add this. And definitely add those books as well. And now we need to cook all that meat. Oh, hang on. We've got to do more than cook meat. We've got to eat and drink.
Horse.
All right, so that's that problem taken care of, and let's keep cooking. All right, while I've got these cooking, I will go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, we're going to finish cooking these, and also just, like I said, we're going to try and get the rest of the deer that we need. So we've killed 2 deer, we need to kill 3 more. And I'm going to try and get 3 in one episode. And I might even not worry about the venison, because at this point I've got so much venison already, I might just go for the hides as soon as I drop the deer. Be a little bit more efficient about it, so that we can head back to the old man and get his trust. We got some pork and beans, so that'll help us too. I just need to remember not to eat them. But yeah, next episode we should be, maybe by the end, headed back to Jeremiah to see about maxing out his trust and seeing where that takes us. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.